So what would you say are maybe the top three things someone should be looking at for within a PDR shop when they do need that hail repaired or that minor collision repair? What are those three things they should be looking for and asking about?
That's a great question. So the number one thing is how long have they been in business?
Mm-hmm.
And we've been in business. We're starting on our fourth year, so we're still relatively new as a business. We use Google as a platform to gain a lot of our customers.
Yeah.
So our Google reviews, people look at those all the time. We have 5-star reviews, and people always ask, "Are you the one fixing our car?" And the answer is yes. It's me, or I have guys that we bring in that are like 25-year techs, and when we have large hailstorms, 20, 15-year technicians, to where they've been doing this a while. We don't have to babysit. We don't have to watch. We know the work that they do.
Yeah.
So it's who's working on your car. Who's the one is taking apart your car? Who is pushing the dents? Is it someone where they say we can fix your car, but then they take your car and then they give it to someone else?
Right.
And then at that point, when the car comes back, is there a quality control? Are there processes in place for them to inspect the vehicle, to make sure everything's put back together? Drain lines from sunroofs, tail lights assembled right. Just there's so many different things that if you don't know who's doing the repair, you don't know how you're going to get it back.
Right.
And if you have a problem with a repair, you can bring it to us and we're going to fix it or make it right and do it the right way to where, we don't want to have any issues.
Right.
But if you take it somewhere else and they say, sorry, those guys left town already, they're not even here anymore. They're in Missouri.
Does that happen? I mean, we know it happens in roofing, but does that happen with a big storm? Oh, wow.
Absolutely. So one example, there was a hailstorm in Denton. A large company came in. They set up shop. They were there for about 6 months, and then they left. So they came in. Okay, great company. You can look them up. Great reviews, everything. But let's just say 7 months down the road, when there's nobody from that company at that location anymore, who's going to help you?
Yeah.
Say that there's a little rattle or something, where you see something where it was paintless dent repair, where there's a defect in something, and it's like, how can we get back to them? I answer the phone.
Gone. Yeah.
I'm slow on the email sometimes, but I get to them. I'm not an email guy. When the phone rings, text rings, I'm available. When you call our business number, I'm the one who answers. I'm the one that helps sets the appointments.
Mm-hmm.
If we need to come to you and do an estimate, what I usually ask for is, hey, can you send me a couple pictures? Sometimes pictures are not always the best because you can't see everything. And then I call them back.
Yeah.
Okay, this is going to be roughly $300 to $600. Why the big discrepancy? It's like, well, it's an estimate. It's a rough estimate. But then when we get there, we go to the location, run it through our app, and then we have the correct price.
Right.
And then people are like, okay, that was ballpark, so that was pretty good.
Awesome. So I actually got 5 points out of there.
Okay.
Which one's dismantling the car, banging out the dents, or are they sending it off to someone? And what is their quality assurance steps? How are they going to make sure that's all put back together and they're not going to have problems down the road, literally and figuratively?
Right.
I heard a guarantee in there. You want to make sure that if you have a problem, you can go back and they're going to take care of it. And that led to the last one. And I didn't know this, that local is key, because just like with roofing, you get a big storm come in and all these companies come in and they want to take advantage of all the claims and the need for repair. So definitely make sure that they're there today, they're there tomorrow, they're there next year.